Podcast Network Asia.
You are listening to First Metro Securities Philippine Stock Market Weekly podcast, where we feature timely and relevant discussions on the Philippine stock market and the economy in the hope of providing you investing and trading guidance. Here's your host.
You are listening to Philippine Stock Market Weekly's Market Bites, our mini-series which strives to deliver trading and investing analysis built on our research reports. For in-depth information, you may also log in to your FirstMetroSec account and head to the Research tab.
Hi everyone, I'm Adel and I cover the banks and telcos for First Metro Securities Research. In this episode, let me share with you the latest company update on Converge, titled Well Positioned to Leverage on Current Trends in Fixed Line Broadband. In this report, we maintain our buy call on Converge with TP trimmed to 13.30 pesos as we shift our valuation base to next year. In this update, we also fine-tuned our revenue assumptions for the residential segment and lowered our long-term growth rate to 5% from 10%. We think the segment has reached a saturation level where future growth is contingent on disposable income trends. Our net income estimates are nonetheless higher by 3.1% and 3.4% in forecasted years 2023 and 2024 as we aligned our OPEX, D&A, and net financing cost assumptions to year-to-date figures. Despite our tempered revenue assumptions, we think Converge has more to gain with the introduction of prepaid fiber broadband. With none of the weakness of mobile, Converge can benefit from the prepaid fiber in two ways. On one hand, prepaid plans should enable Converge to grow its addressable market as the products are more affordable to a wider range of households. On the other, we do not discount prepaid fiber's potential to capture the wallet share of subscribers in the prepaid wireless broadband and prepaid mobile space, both of which are offered by Converge's competitors. As a pure-play operator in the fixed-line broadband space, we forecast Converge can deliver 6.4% EBITDA CAGR in the next 3 years, at a faster clip than its competitors with mobile exposure. We also highlight dividends as a re-rating catalyst. Management disclosed that a dividend policy will most likely be established by first quarter of 2024. Assuming a 30 to 50% payout policy, our back-of-the-envelope calculations indicate an forecasted 2024 dividend yield of 3.4% to 5.7% at current share price. Again, we maintain our buy call on Converge on lower TP of 13.30 pesos. Our new TP implies valuations will expand closer to peers at 5.7 times forecasted 2024 EV to EBITDA. Post adjustments to our forecasts, we think Converge can deliver a healthy EBITDA CAGR of 6.4% in the next 3 years, undemanding compared to the regional or local peer average of 6.6% and 4.8% respectively. That's it for our Converge company update. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to First Metro Securities Philippine Stock Market Weekly podcast. Don't forget to follow us to get first dibs on our new episodes. For more up-to-date market news and info, exclusive content, and the opportunity to connect with your fellow Filipino investors and traders, join facebook.com/groups/FirstMetroSec and be part of the First MetroSec family.
FirstMetroSec is providing this podcast as a general market commentary. Reference to any specific security, product, or entity do not constitute as an offer or a solicitation of an offer to buy or sell any financial instruments or to participate in any particular trading strategy. The statements, comments, views, or opinions expressed by the hosts are subject to change without notice, and FirstMetroSec is under no obligation to update, amend, change, or correct any of the statements, comments, views, or opinions expressed. The statements, comments, views, and opinions expressed by the guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the view of FirstMetroSec. FirstMetroSec disclaims any liability arising from reliance on or reference to any information obtained in this podcast.
The views and opinions expressed by the podcast creators, hosts, and guests do not necessarily reflect the official policy and position of Podcast Network Asia, the hosts of the program, or other programs of the network. Any content provided by the people on the podcast are of their own opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.